Hello and welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining us. I am Jim Thomas, aka Free TCGs, because I decided in 2026 that I am going to create a YouTube channel where I open up packs of trading cards like Magic the Gathering, Splinterlands digital trading card game, and of course Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and others, but those are ones I'm starting with. And then I'm going to give them away because once I collect the ones I need, the other ones are just going to sit around and pile up. But I bet there's a bunch of other people out there who would enjoy them. So I have shot the second video for the Magic the Gathering cards from the Avatar Play Booster box that I purchased and am opening. So last week we had Dr. Stealth for Lane Edwards and my buddy John James entered, and they won. So I'm learning all the do's and don'ts of shipping because do it wrong and shipping is prohibitively expensive, but also do it wrong and too cheap, and then the cards end up damaged. That's not good either. So I, put my thinking cap on, and by thinking cap I mean ChatGPT, and I talked a lot about it. I think I figured it out. Yeah, we'll see. But the beauty of this channel is I get to go back to collecting something that I enjoyed. I get to then enjoy it because it's not a monetary thing for me. I've said this multiple times. I made some mistakes. Some mistakes were made for me. Not everyone is to be trusted. But I learned from those mistakes. I fixed the mistakes. I earned the money, but I realized that I had messed up my head because everything was about making money to me. And, I had to do that to solve that level of mistake, $250,000 unsecured debt plus a mortgage and car payment. You got to figure out how to solve that. You don't want to lose your house, your car. I mean, I know some people were more unfortunate than I am, especially through COVID. Somehow, by the grace of God, I made it. But I decided that this was the year that I started to give back, and I didn't focus everything on making money. So I thought about how to do it over the holidays and realized I didn't have any hobbies. So I went back to my roots again, Magic the Gathering, way back in the day. Started collecting those and said I'm going to collect them this time, but all the extra cards, when I get duplicates, even the foils, because I really don't need the foils, I'm going to give them away. I would just love a regular non-foil set. I would love a binder of that. And I know that this is not the most efficient way to do it. And maybe at some point I'll go and sell some. I don't know yet. I'm still working this out. The concept is you take the most expensive pull and you sell it so you can buy the next box. But I think I'm going to do that via the TCG app. I can't remember, a TCG Trader or something. And it's really cool because if you do that, you can sell the card, but then you ship the card, and then I could include like a business card that says, hey, check out Free TCGs online, and then they could check out the YouTube channel, and then they'd find Splinterlands too, and other stuff. So for right now, Splinterlands and Magic the Gathering is what I'm doing. We only had 2 entrants for the second giveaway video. That was Dehoda, who I met at Splinterfest. They were awesome, and Dr. Stealth. So they're friends of mine in game for Splinterlands. So, they also enjoy Magic the Gathering cards. And so, I received a really awesome message from one of them. And it was just, hey man, I haven't had time or anything to collect in a long time. And I think what you're doing is cool. So yeah, if you're helping out, I would love some of these cards. So I'm like, that's exactly why I wanted to do this. It allows me to give back. I got my start when I was younger. When a bunch of the high schoolers kicked in 3, 5, 10 cards from their binders. And, like the shark that's hanging out behind me here with the Monsteras, they were generous. And I want to be generous too. It's my turn. So that's the whole point of this channel. Kindness is a universal currency, and we should spend it freely. There's no limit to that bank account, but make a deposit into someone else's and watch their eyes light up. I tell you, there's nothing like it. So it's my turn to be kind and my turn to be generous. And I appreciate everyone who joins the channel. Eventually my hope is to get a number of followers. It would be awesome to have YouTube cover the shipping. It doesn't need to be millions of views and be like, man, look at these crazy pulls I made out of that. All I would do is open more cards and give more away. I mean, that's that's really all I would do. But yeah, so I am figuring out the shipping. I think I got it figured out between ChatGPT and I, so we're going to test it out. Congratulations, Dehoda, and congratulations, Lane. I'm excited. I'll get these cards in the mail to you shortly. I've got to run some errands today, so I'll make that part of it. Wibble, don't think I forgot about you. I saw you left a comment, and I'm grateful for you interacting because, of course, the more interaction, the more sharing, then the more people see it. So, it's like Snowboard Pete's got some people in his guild, and he was like, man, they saw that. They won some cards. They're super happy. Awesome, man. I'm excited I get to do that. But Wibble, thank you for the interaction. I'm going to send you a beaver in Splinterlands, and you can't stop me because my card. So I won it from a chest, and you're the reason the beaver exists. That was the whole thing. But I hope to open up 6 more packs or so, or maybe I'm gonna try a different format next time. I have an idea, but I don't know how it's gonna work. We're gonna see. I might do a live pack opening. I don't actually. I mean, I have an idea of how that'll work. I can't promise it'll be a good idea, but I have an idea. And you know what they say, a good idea that doesn't work, bad idea. And to be fair, a good idea that turns out to be a bad idea, you don't just give up on it. You refine it and try again, and then it eventually works and it becomes a good idea. So, persistence and all that. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And Dehoda, Lane, thank you for entering. And Wibble, thank you for the engagement. The likes, the shares, the subs, those help. And we started a couple weeks ago. We got 35 subscribers. I'm excited about that. I'm going to post this in some of the Magic the Gathering groups. I don't know how that's going to work out. I don't want to get banned, but at the same time, I'm just like, hey, y'all want free cards? But then they're probably going to be like, no, I have enough bulk. And I'll be like, my bad. But we'll see. You never know. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Unfortunately, I have to go and do things like work. Yeah. Well, anyway, you guys have a great day. Thanks for joining us, and congratulations to the winners this week. And when we post the next video, hopefully we get more people to enter. And until I end up getting, more than 10 entries, I'm just going to do up to 10 mailings per week or per drawing, because it's like every other week or I don't know, man. Again, I'm still figuring all this out. But what I do know is I can talk about it, I can think about it, but until I go out and just do it, I won't actually know. So I think that's what we're leaning on. Right. This is important. Due to the postage, the prizes will be 6 cards. I won't be able to do more than that. If you do more than that, it becomes prohibitively expensive. So all prizes from now on are good for physical cards are going to be 6. And still in the lower 48 of the U.S. Because, it's one thing to send out 10 prizes that cost $10, and then it's another to send out one envelope that's $10 for 10 cards. It's like, so yeah, apparently 6 is like the limit, and then the U.S. Postal Service just after that, and so 6 card prize packs, and yeah, they're coming to you. Lane, I've got your address because I mailed your stuff already, and then Dehoda, I'm gonna contact you probably in game or Discord to get your information, and then I'll mail your pack as well. So congratulations, guys. Thanks a bunch.